Welcome to the Lion's Den. When people see that we're active and live, we'll start. Now, I know there have been some people complaining about the microphone, and it's usually over here. Put my hand on the screen. Over here. Now it's behind me. Maybe that'll help. I did turn the volume up. You still may hear the card slap shuffle a little rough. What can I tell you? It's just what I fucking do. All right. I'll wait till I see people are here and in the room, and then we'll start. Straight to the point, all signs. Okay. Hope everybody had a good day. Tomorrow's going to be interesting. I'm supposed to get almost 2 feet of snow. I am so sick of this kind of with the weather. The weather's just been not so friendly. I mean, some people love snow. Me, I could just go a couple fucking 10 years without it at this point. Damn near 40 years with it. All right, welcome in. Does that say Muhammad? Welcome in, Muhammad. Like Unique, hello. Rhonda, Jack Wolf, what's up, brother? April, how you doing? Lindsay Way26, KC526. I got a Monty up in here, Monty Mo. And we've got an Alyssa. Welcome in, all of you. All right, we're going to do it a little bit different tonight. I've been doing it in order for too long. We're going to start with air signs, and then we'll do the next signs after that. Air signs it is. All right. I want to drink more coffee. I'm not going to lie. I kind of want to get like pepped up for this shit. I really do, though. Okay. Gemini in a minute. Gemini's with them, their patience is like itty bitty. I don't know where I picked it up, but one of my favorite sayings is "calm your tits," and I almost feel like I got to tell that to Gemini. Like, calm your tits, Gemini. I don't know. I know I saw it on TV somewhere, or somebody in the physical said it a long fucking time ago, and I was rolling inside. Here we go. All right. Straight to the point for the zodiac sign of Gemini. What is the message for Gemini? All right, there we go. Show me a message for Geminis. What do we got for you? Straight to the point. I'm going to move this out of the way because I don't need a cigarette right yet. Get that star deck out of the way. What do we have for Gemini? What is the message for them? 8 of Cups. One more for right for you guys. Here we go. 8 of Cups reversed. What's going on? You have the 8 of Cups in the world together. Show me what's going on with Gemini. Truth and clarity. You have an energy where maybe it could potentially be you want to see things work out, or some of you have an energy where you may have had to leave something. This gives me like I left something out that wasn't working out, or I had to get away from something. I had to remove something, change something, do something different energy with that 8 of Cups reversed. That World card, though, makes me feel like you're in the process of starting something new and trying to get truth and clarity behind what this new shit is. Or this is like figure it out energy. Here we go. Show me something else for Gemini. Straight to the point for Geminis. If you haven't went towards love in a while or really stood up for love, that might be your message for you too, Gemini. Either this comes off like either you've kind of been resistant towards going towards love situations. It's not really, look at this, not going towards love situations. Or you felt like they're not coming towards you. It's one of the two here. It almost feels like it's been stuck or in limbo. You have this limbo shit going on where it's not getting balanced, or it hasn't balanced out, or hasn't been making sense. Almost like it hasn't emotionally been something that you like. I get this energy where it's like it doesn't, like you either don't feel it, or it doesn't give you any appeasement, or you just don't go towards it, or it doesn't come towards you, that new beginning. I feel like you're going to start working towards that. Knight of Wands playing with that energy. Show me something else for Gemini. Straight to the point. King of Cups reversed. 5 of Swords. 8 of Swords. Justice. Queen of Swords. You might have also dealt with this. This is probably going to be where it's freaky and it makes sense to people. But you may have also dealt with a water sign in the past that was a pain in your ass. Whether it was a coworker, a boss, a friend, somebody was a pain in your ass. Maybe a couple of them were a pain in your ass. Definitely could have been a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Had you up in your head, definitely could show me Libra energy as well. But it shows a lot of air and water energy. King of Pentacles, Five of Wands, the Devil, the King of Swords, and you didn't like talking to him or dealing with him. You have this energy where there was somebody that when they would come around, there was always arguments, fighting, disruption, chaos, or very just downright negative asshole. I'm sorry, but this was what's showing up. And I felt like you just felt like you wanted to walk away or leave a situation or not have to deal with it. I think that's some shit. Here we go. Let's go. Show me something for Gemini. Straight to the point for Gemini. What do we got? You're probably in the phases right now of learning something new or teaching other people to get on board with situations. I feel like it's a little bit of both. Here we go. Give me more with that. Oh, you got to. I'm always going to do this one. These two first. Let's see what they are. Knight of Cups, Two of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Three of Cups. You might have also had people that reached out towards you or you reached out towards, and it's telling me it either didn't work out or if there was like an invite, you didn't go towards it. You didn't go towards it. This is telling me that Knight of Cups, the Two of Swords, a decision. Three of Swords upright with the Three of Cups reversed. That's saying no. Let's say, look at Eight of Pentacles reversed, not going towards it. Might have been focused more on career and foundation. Career foundation. Some of you may also be, clarify the Four of Wands. Clarify the Four of Wands before I say anything for Gemini. Some of you may be moving towards trying to open up towards love situations, invest in them. Some of you are going to be going in that direction. You have the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups. That tells me that you could end up starting to basically work at that, maybe get that back on track. The Queen of Wands, and then because you know your heart wants it or it needs work. Something about it needs work. It needs to get back on balance. Two of Wands, you've been at a distance from it, and this just makes me feel like you have clarity about the distance. Three of Wands reversed, knowing that it's not been something that's been manifesting or you've been moving towards. I don't feel like you. I feel like it doesn't stress you out. The options. I feel like it's just finding that emotional excitement or exploring it again, kind of energy so far for Gemini. Let's see what else we get for you. Let's keep going. This is going to be a little bit longer than I thought for you. I went a little longer than I expected with those, but I want to use these ones. I like this deck. I do like this. This is the steampunk deck. I do like it, but I like this one a lot more. It's one of my favorites. So let's see what these have to say for Gemini. What are the messages for Gemini? Welcome in. Remember to hit that like button on your way in. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Show me something for Gemini. One jump. Ace of Pentacles. That gives me an energy where some of you may have felt like it's either like I've got to work harder or there's not enough work in front of me energy. Something about that or something. Somebody could also feel like, clarify that before I say it. I want to see what the cards tell me before I go off of it. Somebody could be struggling to figure out what's going to happen next. This gives me an energy with the Six of Cups, the Knight of Cups upright. Somebody could be worried about what's going to happen next. That Knight of Cups, the Two of Cups reversed. It's almost like having passion and excitement, but at the same time, as being curious or having passion and excitement towards something, it's kind of scary or uncertain. Very uncertain. Why are you in reverse, though? Let's see what's going on with you in reverse. Why is Gemini in reverse? Lovers in reverse. Clarify that. Seven of Swords. Excuse me, not the Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords. You may be afraid to move towards trusting love or believing it's the right fulfillment for you. It's just been too much of a pain in your ass. 10 of Wands. Seven of Wands. I don't even feel like you like revisiting it, it shows me. That might be what needs change. That is probably what needs a little bit of homework or work. That I also see that. What do you got here? Clarify that. King of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Some of you guys, it straight up tells me you're tired of putting in all the work, whether it's in your home life or your. I feel like it's your home life and your career. That's what it's showing me. Your home life and your career. Like, I do it all kind of energy. What the fuck? And I feel like you're trying to manifest something new, or you're feeling hopeful or aspire to create more. Be seen kind of energy with this card. I feel that. Hold on. Anything else for Gemini? Anything else for Gemini? What do we got? Truth and clarity. I'm gonna tell you something. I feel like there's been a situation that you haven't yet touched that you'll get either a yes answer, or it'll take off, or it'll work. I feel like you're still trying to design it or figure that out, though. Definitely mentally. Hold on. Eight of Swords. Might be a little nervous about that outcome. Definitely could have a little bit of nervous energy in there with that, about if it's going to work or not. Once again, it tells me you may have shut down an invite, or you may shut down have shut down a couple different invites. Show me something for Gemini. What's here? Straight to the point. You got two at the same time. Yeah, you also may have stopped communicating with a Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, or don't communicate well with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Had a little bit of rough time with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. For some of you, that's what it's saying. Well, I think you're going to start putting more work and effort into what you want to expand right now. And you're going to be kind of looking at what makes sense to invest in or work with, as well as how it shows up. This just makes me feel like the Nine of Swords to the Death card at the end makes me feel like, make sure you're getting enough rest, make sure you're not being too hard on yourself. But the Hangman with the Six of Wands is don't shatter the desire or the fact that you can pull off a victory. Somebody needs to hear you could probably do it, even if it feels like it's not working at first. I feel like the message here is keep putting in the work and effort. I feel like that is kind of key. Here we go. Look at the card that fell on my thumb. Three of Pentacles. Keep building the success. I feel like it's a yes, like you'll get the win. It might take a little bit of time, but if you just play with it, I think you'll figure this out. Something about if you were to play with it or entertain it. I'm going to tell you something else that's important. Some of you may need to watch out for an energy around you that's constantly draining you. There's an energy around you that may constantly drain you, and you may need to kind of shut it down a little bit, or not pay as much attention to it as what it shows. Look at this shit. Not paying that much attention to it. Fucking A. Look at that shit. She's like, bitch, no. You know what I mean? Whether it's a dude, whether it's a girl, a guy, I don't give a shit what the sex is. But it's just like an energy where it's like, if it makes you feel like pessimistic or down or tired, fuck that shit. It ain't worth it. You know what I mean? Especially if you've got a lot of other things you want to focus on, or if you feel like you're focusing on a lot at once, Gemini. That's what I have for Gemini. All right. We're going to move on to Libra. Libra. Welcome in, everybody. I knew that was going to be longer than I expected because I started a little late with the second deck for Gemini. What are the messages for the zodiac sign of Libra? What are the messages for the zodiac sign of Libra? Hold on, everybody. I'm gonna bring this a little closer. How's it sound? Is the card slapping hard on the table? I may catch what you write. I may not. I'll try to look. Can't guarantee I will look, but I'll try. Here we go. When I put my headphones in, I don't hear what I'm saying. I can hear myself. I just keep them in. I have them in all the time. Too much probably later. There we go. Libra. Sorry for the interruption on your read. Here we go. Shit happens. The message for the zodiac sign of Libra. Straight to the point for Libra. What do you want me to tell them? Ain't that some shit? There you are. There you are. So we're going to put you over here. We're going to put these over here. And we're going to put these on top of you. And we're going to see what we get. Put them all together. And now we're going to start shuffling in my hands. Here we go. What's the message for Libra? What do I got to tell Libra? Straight to the point. Who came jumping out? I wish you guys could have seen that shit. You, the card that it showed me. You. So you may be wanting to invest or put more work in a situation. This is invest, put more work in a situation, or missing a situation that once worked out kind of energy. Wanting to remanifest it or realign with it type energy. Something about either reinvesting with a person or with attachment to money. Money, money, money. That something about memory. If it's not just memories, it's money. Or manifesting something to come back towards them. Some of you, it could be that. Some of you, it could be just wanting that in general. Somebody to show up for you in the future. Hold up. Show me something. Libra. It's got to jump. I like the jumpers because I know that Six of Pentacles. Is it about getting like that balance back? Getting your groove back? Feeling like things are back on track? Because that's how it's coming out. Here we go. Okay. Yours aren't making me fight at all for your cards. Two of Wands. This is about, so there's a story here. Either somebody could be a Libra that wants to try to balance something out or test the waters to see if they can make something work. Definitely thinks about it or wants to do it, but hasn't made the effort or move towards it. Maybe a little upset. That person may be a little upset. Five of Cups. Now, I'm going to tell you how I see it. It could definitely be a Libra and an Aquarius. Or Gemini. It could be a Libra and a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or a Libra and a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That's how it's showing me. But I don't see the work. I don't think there's any work being put in the scenario anymore. I almost feel like one person's in it to win it, whether it's the Libra or the cross watcher. It's one or the other, but the other one's not. That's the energy I'm picking up here. Here we go. Eight of Pentacles. Look at this shit. So one's not wanting to put the work in and the other one wants to put the work in. Come on. I mean, you guys heard. Did you see? I don't know if it showed you on screen. I got to move my table. I'm going to move this table eventually so you guys can watch that shit happen. I will. I just haven't done it yet. Here we go. Three of Wands. King of Pentacles. This is also an energy where somebody, whether Libra, you went through this or the cross watchers, I don't get, like, this is all over the place. I'm not going to try to explain to you how I feel or what I see, but it looks to me like whoever wants to put the work towards the situation, King of Pentacles, that investment, they're kind of either wondering if they missed the boat or wondering if that ship's going somewhere else. Look at this. If they're not going to get the piece of the pie or the person kind of bullshit energy. So it's either they're after connecting with love and finance, or they just want one or the other and don't care about they may only care about one. You know what I mean? They may not have that much emotional. I think it's money. Somebody could be fucking obsessed with money. It's fucking coming out with too much money, like money over love. Here we go. Money for, clarify that. Why is the Six of Cups here? Whoever this is, whether it's the cross watcher or it's the Libra themselves, money does it for them more than love. Money does it for them more than love. That is like their emotional connection or happiness. They would put that in a higher position than they would put their emotions or their feelings towards probably others. And look at that, Knight of Swords. They just cut everything else out because they focus on that career shit. Three of Cups, the Fool reversed. Because they're all about Queen of, I'm fucking over this reading. Queen of Pentacles, money. So either some of you all are going to be more focused on your money, or that's the direction you're heading in, or that's what somebody did to you. Some bullshit like that. This shit's kind of like, damn. Like, I'm sorry, but shit, that's kind of sucks. Like, I'm not going to pretend like that doesn't suck a little bit. You know what I'm, hear me on that? There we go. Back that up. Don't lose that card. Keep that card right there. I don't like having to find them. It's a pain in the ass. There we go. There we go. All right. See what else I can get for you, Libra. Give me another message for the zodiac sign of Libra. What do you want me to say to Libra? I have I can't because when it's holding, one of my lights is holding it, but I have a book over here, like a big thick book that like opens up, like it's like a stash book. And I'm tempted to sit on it so I could be sitting up higher. I had a pillow down here. I don't know where the fuck it went. My kid probably took it. But yeah, I'm not gonna mess with the light. My ass would hurt after like 5 minutes sitting on that thing. That thing's hard as a rock. So I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Fuck all. I could have taken one out of my car though. Shit, I love that. Here we go. Here we go. Show me something else for Libra. Oh, flipped over the left hand. 4 of Swords. 2 of Pentacles. I can't shake it. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette because now it's just getting me aggravated. I don't know if it's a woman, a man. I'm gonna tell you I'm favoring male energy. A little bit of women could have been the woman when I spoke could have been crosswatcher. It was like more of a male read, but it doesn't have to be. Especially with that 10 of Swords and it's a guy being stabbed, wanting that fucking new beginning. But I see the 4 of Swords, and then the second card's the 2 of Pentacles. It's almost like a man contemplating the situation of thinking of if he's going to take the risk towards something, if he's going to move towards something, whether you feel this way and you're female or he does, and you're whatever. Here we go. Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. That makes me feel like somebody wants to give it a shot. Somebody wants to move towards it again. Give me clarification on that top row. See what it says. The Hermit, the 5 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, the King of Swords, the Ace of Swords. Now they give me an energy where they want to move towards this. So if you're the cross watcher, somebody could want to move towards you, like the Libra. Also, if they could be definitely could be, I'm going to say it, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, all fucking day long. An earth sign, water sign, air sign, all day long. King of Pentacles wants to invest. 7 of Wands, I don't know what to do. King of Swords, I haven't made the connection. I haven't spoken up. Ace of Swords, I lack truth and clarity. If I could trust that this person would even give me the time of day to go towards me. Give me something else. Knight of Cups. Why's the Knight of Cups here? Temperance card reversed. Death card reversed. Ooh, landed right on that card. Somebody's stuck or mentally feels like they won't get what they're looking to get. And let's ask a question. Is this person, I'm just going to say this, is this person after love? Show us in the cards. Show us in the cards. Nope. Knight of Wands reversed. Knight of Pentacles. It looks like they're going to be more about money than love. Clarify it though. Love is here. It's almost like they think about money. Money can fix love. This is how somebody views love. Money can fix love. That's bullshit. 6 of Pentacles to the Tower. Like it's going to change a motherfucking thing. Like that person's going to just all of a sudden hop out of that bed and fucking do jumping jacks and shit. That ain't happening. Here we go. The World reversed. And the Knight of Swords. And the 8 of Cups. The Empress. The 4 of Cups. The 10 of Pentacles. The Emperor. Ha! I get it. Somebody wants to feel important again. So either the crosswatcher did this to you and you want to feel important again, whether it's with another dude, another girl, whether you're girl on girl, guy on guy. I don't know what the fuck you are, but let's just put it out there like that. Somebody wants to feel important again. And they know it. And it came out like he wants that power again. He wants to feel important again. King of Wands reversed. 4 of Wands reversed. Why is the moon here in reverse? 9 of Cups, emotional wish fulfillment. If I take a risk, because I'm feeling like nothing's fucking changing and I'm not finding happiness. 3 of Wands to the Judgment reversed, and his lack of communication. Why is this upright? Love, strength, and the Queen of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Clarify this. Somebody, okay, this is like a real fucked up. It's not fucked up. I feel like this happened. It almost tells me like he wants to come back towards you or she wants to come back towards you. It's exactly what it shows me. But so somebody wants to go back towards the other, whether it's a guy wanting to go back to the female or the girl wanting to go back to the male. Somebody wants to go back towards them and the other person wants to get away from it or doesn't want to work with it. 10 of Wands to that Hierophant card kind of learned that it's so somebody's like, would they take my cup? And I feel like it's him wanting that again. See him with the cup in the air, like, hey, will you take the cup again? Will you drink the fucking Kool-Aid? And she's like, bitch, I'm not doing backflips for you anymore. You're not an option or a priority anymore. You know what I mean? That page, that chapter fucking ended. You know, I'm working somewhere else now. I tried to invest there. This is how you made me feel emotionally. Fuck that. I want to manifest something healthy. And I don't want to look back at a situation that kept me feeling like I was fucking walking on eggshells, bitch, kind of energy. Somebody might have found their power, whether it was you or the crosswatcher. That's the reading I have for Libra. Holy shit. Oh my God. I should have smoked a cigarette for your shit. Wow. Oh, damn. Let's go. All right. Yes, I cuss a lot. I got to work on that. Let me work on that. I do cuss a lot. So if you hear me cuss, I guess sorry. Like not in fucking advance, because that would, if it was in advance, I would have said that shit in the beginning, and I did not. When I read, I cuss. I can have a conversation like with people and not swear that much, like if I need to or if I want to. Where are we at? We did Gemini, we did Libra, Aquarius. Grab that ashtray. I never paid attention to how, if it sounds better or worse. I mean, I can just turn this up. Maybe it'll be in my ears. It's probably still too loud slapping. Oh, yeah, it's a little loud. Let me turn the volume down a little bit. Just to make some people a little happy. There we go, 55. It's a good number. Here we go. All right. Aquarius. Straight to the point for you. The Magician. I have a feeling I'm going to like your fucking message. Like, let me just tell you the way my mind was thinking. So before I finished Gemini and Libra, well, I finished Gemini and then I did Libra. So I gotta shut this off. I can't listen to myself talk. I hate that shit. So I just wanted to see how it sounded, so make sure you guys could hear it clear. But you came out in both of them, Gemini and Libra, and I just get this energy where your shit you might have the better reading out of all three. Maybe I'm wrong though. We're gonna find out. You start out with a good card to start out the gate with. Show me something for Aquarius. I want to give it to you, but I didn't jump. I'm not doing it. Oh, what is it? That one did jump. Some of you are really trying to get back on track, or you're trying to show how talented you really are. I feel like you're playing with that energy. You give me like, I want people to see it, or I'm just going to do it. I want people to see it, or I'm just going to do it. So far, they're all upright. Here we go. Show me something for Aquarius. You got two more. 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords. You may have had a little bit of up and down with work. Work might have been real steady at one point, gotten slow, and mental stress might have been a part of that. I don't want to call it a punishment, but it might have felt like a punishment, or like shit was just going sour or sideways. I feel like you're coming out of that. Something about riding out of that storm, putting work in effort into it. You might have also had to silence somebody, put an end to a relationship. Might not have felt like he was going to show up for you, or he wasn't showing up for you. Something about he wasn't calling, he wasn't texting. He didn't care. He didn't care. I get like he didn't give a shit. So why should I give a shit kind of energy? Here we go. Show me something for you. 9 of Wands. Did you wonder if this some bitch, whether it's a woman or a man, was going to reach out? Because that gives me like, you were wondering. You were like, I spy with my little eye. Where are you, bitch? Kind of energy. You were sitting there waiting, weren't you? You might have been. I think you were in that energy, but you released that energy. All right, here we go. I don't feel like you're sitting that shit. And, no, look at 8 of Cups. I think you might have let it go. I think you had no choice but to say, fuck those marbles. I'm not playing with those marbles. Bitch, this ain't Jenga kind of energy. Here we go. Show me something for Aquarius. Here we go. All right. Oh, because you knew you needed to trust yourself and get the fuck out of Dodge. You're like, no, fuck that shit. You can take the B bus. Like, get the fuck out of here. Uber, bitch, kind of energy. Or go fix your car. Or go play with your whatever whoever the fuck you're playing with energy. Because I don't know. It don't feel like they showed up enough for you. I get this. They wouldn't show up enough for you. Or if they made you on the lookout or wonder what the fuck's going on one too many times, that was enough for you to be like, all right, what the fuck is going on here? Here we go. Show me something. Aquarius. Knight of Cups, the Empress. You got tired of feeling emotionally like open to it or available to it is what it's saying. Also, they may have not shown much vulnerability or availability. Vulnerability or emotional support or connection. It's like they didn't know how to put the work towards it, move towards it, emotionally invest in it. I don't think they may have never been taught how to do that. Hold on. 3 of Cups. What the fuck is that? Hold on. I feel like they might have got themselves in more connections that like started and stopped or fallouts. I think they did this a lot. Some of you, so you may have dealt with somebody that liked swimming in that fucking pool. I'm gonna say it, liked swimming in that pool. Habitual kind of energy, like just emotionally withdrawn or emotionally discontent from worrying about anything, and then like it typically gets cut down or shut down eventually because that Queen of Swords is a stop. There's a stop motive there. Hold on. 2 of Swords, King of Wands. He had you. I feel like he didn't have you where you felt comfortable. And he may have made you wonder. That 2 of Swords energy with that King of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. Who is he dealing with now? What's he doing this minute? What's he doing now? How come he's not answering me? How come I haven't heard from him in a week or 3 days or however long? There's also energy that I don't usually get with this card. He may have been at a distance at times from you, whether it was work or like where he lived. Might not have been that close to you. Wasn't Johnny or Joe down the street kind of energy. Here we go. Show me something. 4 of Wands, Truth and Clarity, the Chariot, the 5 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, 10 of... You give me an energy where when it came to going towards something that you wanted truth and clarity with, I don't think you got it. I think you just recognized it wasn't worth putting any more time, action, involvement, investment in. Fuck no, it wasn't, because you have this Queen of Pentacles reversed, 8 of Swords. It was tying up too much mental clarity, and it didn't feel like it was inviting investment towards you. And because of that, it might have made you think, this is not the new beginning I was looking for, and I don't want to feel like that some bitch on the roof that got stabbed 10 fucking times, all of the backside of their body. It might have caused a lot of internal conflict or made you really upset too. I'm picking up on that 10 of Swords, the way they handled the situation. Whatever. Here we go. Page of Swords, or the lack of getting them to fucking communicate or talk. Did you feel like you were dealing with a child or somebody who was acting childish? Because that's a page. Pages of kids. Here we go. Anything else? I'm going to give you these 3 and we'll move to the other deck. See what you have. 7 of Pentacles reversed. You thought about this, and what you thought about was, I've got to move on. You came to the conclusion, this motherfucker is not the one. No, you are not the one that's going to be able to court shit me. That's going to be able to give me that emotional connection. You're not that true divine soulmate or connection. I can't work with somebody that's not going to show up for me or work with me, because that's what I was looking for, and you're not willing to do it type energy. That's why, bitch, you came part of my past. That's why you became part of my past. And they could have definitely been a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, but it's showing me a lot of air and water. Maybe, yeah, I'm going to say air, water, maybe earth sign. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Doesn't have to be, could have been one of them. Here we go. What else do we have? Oh, I almost shuffled the wrong deck and gave you the same deck again. And look at you, ended up on the bottom. You came out. I was like, look I shuffled all funny and shit for you, and you showed up. And then the first card jumped out. You were like, I'm here, bitch. Read me. Here we go. Welcome to the Lion's Den. Let's do this. All right. Let's go. No, I got to shuffle more than that for you. I can't give you one and done. Don't feel right. Aquarius. What are the messages for the zodiac sign of Aquarius? What are the messages for Aquarius? Here we go. Show me something for Aquarius. What do we got for you? I think it's a let go energy. Okay. You got sick of somebody. You got sick of somebody that it made you feel like, yeah, you give me an energy that you got sick of somebody or knew you had to move. You learned that I can't work with somebody that keeps fucking me up. You have this, I'm not going to jump fucking over barrels. I'm not going to fucking, I'm not going to be doing all these fucking gymnastics and tricks. Fuck, it's hard enough for my ass to get out of bed to fucking want to do all that shit. But this is how you're making me feel? I feel like you came to the conclusion that it was like, nope, I can't sit in this energy. You know what? Love isn't supposed to hurt like that. It isn't supposed to make me feel like this, the 10 of Wands. And I think you started to really pay attention to the lack of work or emotional connection that was available to you. I feel like you started to trust your guidance and wanted to grow. This is about growth, wanting to play with your growth or maybe even focus down the road on new options that you could fucking move towards. This is what I see for you. Here we go. One way you may know about this bitch, this person might have loved the sex. But after the sex and everything, where were the rest of the emotions to the person? You know what I mean? Were they there? Were they not there? That might make sense for some of y'all. Not all of y'all, but some of y'all. Here we go. 7 of Swords. Emotionally, you didn't feel like you could trust them or invest in it. I feel like it went on for as long as it could, and that the ride was over. You got to a point you couldn't take anymore. Balance is reversed. 2 of Cups, the Magician, and the 2 of Wands. So did something happen where you wanted to see it balance out or come towards you correctly, but you recognized you can't trust it, and it was putting you to the edge of your fucking limits? Because that's what it's telling me. And it was fucking you with your head. You were wondering if they were investing somewhere else. You felt like the connection was falling apart or unhealthy. You've definitely seen unhealthy shit. So did you have to make a decision and let go and not put the work in it? Because it's saying that. Queen of Swords, 6 of Cups. Somebody also wanted to voice their tongue. It might have been you. You may have wanted to voice your tongue to this person. I don't think you did, though. Or maybe you said something, but they didn't read it. I don't fucking know. But I feel like if it was on a phone call, you wanted to let them have your shit. Say what you wanted to say and get off the fucking phone. I don't know if that happened, though. I don't feel like it did. I feel like you wanted it to happen. Towards still being pissed off about the situation. Before you kind of were like, no, fuck this. I'm not paying attention to it anymore. Here we go. Anything else? Anything else for Aquarius? Clarify this. Aquarius. Show me what it's saying. Ooh, you may hold off too. Some of y'all may hold. I'm going to say it. Some of y'all may hold off. The World card play, when it comes to solutions or relationships, you may hold back. You may wait to invite it. Something about I'm going to wait before I build on this. Something about emotionally, I'm not putting any work or effort in that shit right now. It was too much of a fucking problem, and I don't trust doing it or going after it. I think you're aware of that. You also may not feel like you have the time or the resources to even focus on that right now. I feel like you're trusting yourself and you're keeping away from relationships. You're not really connecting with anybody right now. Some of you have made up your mind recently and a while ago is what I'm picking up. Here we go. 4 of Pentacles. You're more about career and taking care of yourself. Kind of like self-honor. And you give me, I can't let shit get to me. You know what I mean? Like, I think you're starting to really put energy back to you, which is good. That's smart as shit. But this is what I see for you. All right. We're going to move on. We're going to move on to, who do I want to do next? I think it's going to be Water signs. We're going to do Cancer real quick. Cancer. What do we got for the zodiac sign for Cancer? What do we have for Cancer? Here we go. Nope. Gotta show for more than that. Way more than that. Hey, Divine Strength with Layla. Welcome in. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Sumari. Oh, you're definitely getting that one. I should have jumped over my wrist. I can't wait for you guys to see when they do that. Like, I love when it... Six of Wands. What the fuck? I think it's lying. I know you fucking lying. Maybe not. Are you going to find something or something going to find you? That's like getting like... Bitch, you may hit the lottery in love. You may get lucky as shit. I'm not even playing with that one. I ain't saying shit. Let the cards read it. That was kind of like for reals. Some of you might clarify that. Why would it come out like that? Show me what you want me to say. Some of you may have a love interest on the table. Now, this is kind of strange. It tells me like you could have opportunity here, but then the King of Swords and the Tower. Is there... It's either you might not be interested to it or you don't see it coming. Nine of Cups, the Hermit card. Not being emotionally, like, almost being emotionally, I don't want to say neglecting the option, but not really focused on it or recognizing it's right there. Somebody may have a crush on you kind of energy. Or hold up. I do feel like something hit the ground. And why the fuck did I feel that? It's my pants? Yeah, it was my pants. It's just this card that hit the table. So, why is this in reverse? Either somebody could have had a crush on you, or in your past, you could have dealt with I'm going to say it, you could have dealt with a fire sign or another water sign like yourself. Maybe a Virgo, maybe a Libra. Some of you may be a Libra, but I see definitely fire, definitely Cancer on Cancer, or Pisces or Scorpio. Could have been Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it's like, I don't feel like it worked. Something didn't work out. Whether it's fire sign, water sign, earth sign. Ace of Pentacles. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles for Cancer. It definitely feels like a fire or water sign, and it's giving me a headache. Hold up. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Page of Cups. What are you trying to tell me that I gotta say? Just this one. Somebody could have wanted to start a new beginning. Whether it's you or them. I'm not going to try to figure this out. I'm going to say what I see. The Ace of Pentacles or that Knight of Swords. Somebody was ready to basically start charging towards that. Like, I want to move towards it. Somebody else wasn't maybe emotionally fully available or ready. Whether it was you, whether it was them. I don't know. That you got to read into how it may be your story. Four of Pentacles to the Ten of Swords. It was like somebody wanted to invest in this new beginning. Some Knight of Wands, though. But it didn't take off. It died. It ended before it could start kind of energy. Or one was ready, the other one was not ready. So either you were ready or they weren't ready. Somebody was ready and somebody wasn't. Hold on. Six of Swords reversed. The Fool. The Emperor. The Wheel. Some of y'all, the story could just be as simple as you may have given somebody one chance and then another chance and then it didn't work out. I feel that in this reading too for some reason. That feels a while back though, like it's like that shit's been happened. I don't know why I feel that way about that, but it's like, yeah. And that felt more connected to headache energy because I don't feel the headache anymore. All right, so here we go. Four Cups, Seven of Swords. So you may have had you may have felt like somebody emotionally wasn't trustworthy or showing up supportive. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Clarify the Ace of Swords reversed. Show me something for you. There's too much conflict. And somebody, you may have dealt with somebody. I don't care what sign it was, but they may have thought they were like in better standings or did better than you or were financially better off than you were. Or they may have always wondered what you were up to. I don't understand why I'm feeling that. Hold on. What is this about? When it came to your finances, your money, what the fuck? More money came out. Even though, like, if you were to open up towards them, or if you were with them married at one point, they became more of like a problem than a solution. That there was more of an exit. There was too much emotional damage here. Too much damage. 7 of Wands made you feel guarded. 4 of Swords, probably lost a lot of sleep over a situation. You don't have that problem anymore. You barely talk to this person. This person could have definitely been a fire sign. Definitely could have been an earth sign. Fire sign. Earth sign. Water sign. I feel like you focused on other options. Maybe you dealt with a fire sign and went to a water sign, or went from a water sign to a fire sign. I don't fucking know. Here we go. The 3 of Swords reversed, the 2 of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. But you realized you had to shut some shit down. That's what that tells me. Or you felt like shit shut you down. It's one or the other. Here we go. The Devil. Jesus Christ. 3 of Cups. 4 of Wands. King of Cups. Strength card. 9 of Pentacles. You may have been, this may resonate if you've been struggling to move towards building towards happiness or love again. This may resonate with the Devil card, the 3 of Cups, if it comes towards a situation where in your circumstances, it's hard for you to want to even take an offer or go towards an offer of celebration. Strength, 9 of Pentacles is kind of, I'm not going to say you're not being confident about it, but you're aware that you're not moving towards it. You're staying away from it, or had been staying away from it. Maybe staying at home, staying in kind of energy. Trusting yourself, not really moving. I don't feel like you were moving towards offers, love offers. You know what I mean? I feel like you were like, nope, I'm not even waiting. I'm not even fucking looking for that shit right now. I don't think that shit's gonna work, and it's burned out my fucking patience kind of energy. It tells me straight up, you might have just felt like, ha, 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 fool me once, fool me twice. I learned my lesson with love. Page of Wands, I wanted to communicate or I wanted to build something, but it made me feel stuck. I got sick of working with that bullshit, so I backed off. This is a completely, I had to back away from shit. I got sick of it. I got sick of everything being falling apart or not working out. I don't want to tolerate it or give it another chance kind of energy. This may not be everybody's reading, but this is the energy that's showing up in front of me. All right. Here we go. May not gravitate to everybody, but they're not supposed to get every single fucking person. That's one comment that I kind of like laugh at when I see in my comment sections where somebody's like, it didn't make any fucking sense. And it's like, bitch, are you talking to me or are you talking through your fucking ego? Because if it didn't make sense, stop trying to cloud it like it has to belong to you. You know what I mean? That kind of thinking is probably why your dumbass is single. Like, that's how I feel when I see a comment like that. When I see a dumbass, negative, pessimistic comment, I'm like, this person, they're watching this, but it ain't doing a fucking thing for them because they're thinking faster than they're feeling. They're not trying to match the two or connect the two. Or they're just pissed off that nobody loves them. I don't fucking know. I don't care. Here we go. Let's go. But that's the truth, you know? Sometimes you just gotta fucking say it. Here we go. All right. Cancer. Anything else for Cancer? Any other messages for Cancer? The 8 of Wands reversed. You just tell me that I feel like you were protecting yourself, or you became very aware that like you weren't going to deal with any more emotional struggle or pain. Now, how may this make sense to the Cancers that watch this? I get like you may have backed off from a relation or stayed single 6 months, a year plus. Something I pick up time. I'm picking up time and not short time. Like you weren't like you just got tired of, you were not trying to go towards nothing. You didn't want to be juggled with that Justice card. Then you have that 8 of Wands in reverse. You weren't taking flight towards a situation because at the end of the day, you recognize, no, I would rather not be upset over a situation anymore. I'll focus on me for a little while. Hold on. Show me something. Show me something for Cancer. Straight to the point for Cancer. Ooh. You shut down. I feel like you shut down, or you weren't willing to open your heart for a while is what it's telling me. So you also give me an energy where you may have known you wanted to communicate or open up with your heart towards love, but at the same time, you went stone cold, or you knew you just had to back that shit off. Some of you may have had that energy where it's like, why do I always feel like I got to be strong for everybody else, but nobody's strong for me? That may have been something that sat with you ugly that made it easy to shut it down. I don't know why I picked that up, but that's what, here we go. Show me something for Cancer. Anything else for the zodiac sign of Cancer? Manifest. What are you going to manifest here? What's the message for the zodiac sign of Cancer? Change. Change, and I don't think you're going to let your thoughts slow you down. I like that, the way this is kind of trying to say something. The Strength card with Aquarius card. Those are opposite zodiac signs. So opposite zodiac sign of Leo. And it's your card. Wait a minute. No, it's not. I'm on Cancer. It keeps coming out for everybody. But the manifestation card. I'm going to say something. You could definitely be seeing changes with the way you think about situations. Some of you, it's the way you think about situations or let them upset you. Something about upsetting you. I don't know why I'm picking that up. Look at the Knight of Swords. It's like those daggers can't hurt me anymore. Those Tens of Wands in reverse can't fuck with me anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to let it bother me. Almost like I'm going to let that shit, I'll see it for what it is, but I'll let it roll off my shoulders type energy. That's how I'm vibing with you. The Moon in reverse, Death card in reverse. And you may have had a hard time trusting a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Definitely could have been a Scorpio or Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Felt like one and done, or two of them stabbed you in the back, some bullshit like that. Or a Leo, sun card in reversed, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be Aries or Saggy too, but that's Saggy over here. 9 of Wands reversed. What's the deal? The Three of Swords. You got sick of feeling like you had to worry about what's going to happen next, or that you were dancing with fire is what it's telling me. So you kind of it's telling me you backed off from the world, and you may have created more space for yourself, or started to invest in doing things you like for you, putting more time and effort and leisure time. You also may have dedicated yourself to work or health, especially if like the family's apart or doesn't live close by, or they're all grown up, some shit like that. That's what I see for Cancer. All right, we're going to move on. All right. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Okay. Thank you all. Make sure you smash that like if you don't mind. I'm going to shut this heat down for a minute. It's going to get cold as fuck in here quick. I'm going to turn it off. All right. Scorpio. What do we got for Scorpio? What do we got for Scorpio? Let's see what the message is for Scorpio. Show me something for Scorpio. 2 more shuffles. I don't feel like I want to stop right there. Straight to the point for Scorpio. I'm just going to do it this way. Yeah, here we go. I keep getting that card. So a lot of people may be getting some wish fulfillment or putting a lot of work and energy. I feel like if you were to put a lot of work and energy or emotions into wish fulfillment, it may open up your awareness, or you may just get what you wish for type energy. Happiness, potentially. This could be for Scorpio or any zodiac sign, by the way. Clarify what I need to see right now. What's here for Scorpio? Okay, that was fast. You're in a learning energy. You give me like a learning, healing energy. What the fuck? I don't usually pick up healing on this, but for the moon to be here, the sun to be here, for the moon to be beside the sun, and then the learning card, I feel like you're in that moving energy. Wanting to learn more. You have I need to higher expansion. I need to know more. Or I am learning more. I might be learning faster than you expected, or it's just coming in quicker. You also give me an energy where you're doing a lot, or you feel like you're pulled in multiple directions recently, maybe the past couple months, whatever. Here we go. 10 of Pentacles. Why is the 10 of Pentacles here? Some of you may be ready to open up to a relationship again, or start the fact that you want to invest in a situation. I get that some of you, Hold on. I won't say it. I'm just going to shuffle and see what it's. Wow. That's in reverse. Sorry. I knocked my cigarette. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups reversed. Why is the Ace of Cups reversed? Page of Pentacles. Ooh. Knight of Swords. Somebody felt like... I don't know who to tell this to, because this isn't going to be for everybody, but I'm going to say it. You may have dealt with somebody. Could have been definitely an earth sign, water sign, or an air sign. But they definitely felt like you were going to stop speaking to them or disconnect from them or give up on them. Or maybe you did. Maybe you did. The answer might be maybe you did. Was it a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius? Was it a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? Whatever the sign it could have been. Somebody felt like you were going to move away from them and go after a different victory without them. Somebody definitely felt this on your energy. Or maybe you decided this don't feel like it's something I want to stay in. You might not, if it was something that you didn't feel like was going to work, then you might have shut off the communication. Huh. Especially if it was at a distance or it wasn't coming together enough. Or if you didn't feel like you could trust where it was heading, it's showing me Seven of Swords, Ace of Swords. Didn't get enough clarity on, it was almost like you might have felt like somebody wasn't making a decision. I feel like that decision was to invest or open up emotionally towards you or come towards you and celebrate with you enough. Something about be around you enough, be emotionally available for you enough. It made you feel like this isn't healthy and emotionally this isn't what I was looking for from the beginning of the offer to work with. So you might have focused on your own emotional independence. Seven of Cups. Why is that here? Why? What are you trying to tell me about this? Show me something. Scorpio. Scorpio. I feel like when it comes to... You give me like... I see all these cups and I see all these different things in them. A dragon, a snake, a castle. It looks like a heart in one. Yeah, it is a heart in one. A scroll in one. It's almost like, what's the next obstacle I'm going to tackle that I'm mentally going to get into and take action with? You give me like, I just want to gain more access, more intel, more insight all around me. Seven of Pentacles. Invest. Three of Swords. I'm tired of situations. What kind of situations? That make me feel like I have to withdraw or I can't trust. The Hermit in reverse. Nine of Pentacles. And you may be a very strong go-getter or do a lot of your own shit around the clock. Like you do a lot of, everything leans on you. You don't really, this gives me the energy where if you get help from somebody, it's because they give it, you don't ask for it kind of energy, whatever the fuck that's about. And some of you are willing to go towards a new beginning if you can trust there isn't going to be any fighting or there's going to be supreme balance. That new beginning, that Ten of Swords in reverse, the High Priestess, Five of Wands, there can't be conflict. There's got to be balance for you to play with it or entertain it. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you don't want to go backwards. The Magician, the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Wands to Death card, to your card in reversed, to the Ace of Pentacles, to... You have a strong energy of, I'm not going to invest in anybody or anything that upsets me. That's how I read your energy today. So I just won't do it. And I feel like maybe you got like fucking Leo moon or rising, because I feel like, or Taurus moon or rising, because I feel like you're fucking stubborn as fuck with not changing that. Like once you've said it or felt it, it's there, it's locked in, it's what it is. All right, here we go. Not in a bad way, but in a way where it's like you're not gonna, nobody's gonna adjust that feeling or thought. Here we go. Show me something for Scorpio. Anything else for Scorpio? Oh my God, that card loves to show up today. Star card. What is here? What is here for Scorpio? You may either come off very emotional supportive, or you would like somebody to show you emotional support that you give out as well. Something about that is showing up for me, for you guys. Anything else I got to say? You also may, some of you may be on track to end up having a good time or going out soon with somebody. Putting work towards emotional connections again, manifesting those to come closer, whether you recognize you're doing it or not. I think that's what that's kind of your spotlight. That might be what you're playing with, whether you notice it or not. Could be just what's coming towards you as well. A celebration, I'm telling you. It feels like that versus chaos that you've already dealt with. Some of you are going to have to make up your mind if it's something you want to give time or energy to. Or if you feel like it would make sense to trust this kind of energy, if it's going to bring in happiness. So it's like you have to come up with a decision on if you think something's going to make you happy, like going towards, could be a relation, it could be a relationship, Knight of Cups. It could be opening up to emotion, an emotional connection, taking the risk, the Fool card, the Eight of Wands, moving towards it. I'm telling you, they're all upright too. It could be you moving towards an offer or an offer wanting to move towards you and you needing to make up your mind. Look at her. She's pondering. She looks like she's trying to make the decision. Do I want to take the rose or do I want to fucking run the other way and not hopefully run my fucking ass into a tree kind of energy? You know, like shit. Here we go. It tells me you're going to work on it. You're going to work on it. So you're going to smell the roses or you're going to drink the elixir. I got you. You just may. Not all of you yet, but some of you are going to, I feel like some of you are going to get opportunity, if anything, have opportunity show up for you. Probably in this year. Here we go. No running into trees and shit, all right? Here we go. Show me something else. What do we got? Eight of Cups, Five of Cups, and the Death card. Some of you, if there was something you dealt with in the past that upset you, this gives me an energy where if there were people or situations of the past that upset you, you don't revisit it. You have your card here and your mind made up to staying emotionally, not worrying about it, emotionally keeping it away. You're more about finding basically foundations, money, success, career. Some of you may have been hurt by a Libra or a Aries. Strength card upright, Six of Pentacles, Page of Wands, change, the Four of Swords, the Knight of Swords. Some of you are also wanting to see changes happen or solutions or get more clarity on what? On what you can trust that's going to provide ultimate happiness. That's what you're trying to move towards. And I don't think anybody can take that away from you. Some of you, it is that offer. I'm telling you, it's that fucking offer. Some of you, it's just about learning more as well, or investing more in yourself, manifesting more for yourself, bringing more to your home or to your wallet. Something as that might be what's really igniting you as well. That may be what you're working towards. That's what I have for Scorpio. All right. So some of you may end up going towards, like, have the opportunity for love. But I also feel like you're very focused more or less on what you do every day. You give me that. I want to focus on what I do every day. I also picked up that somebody may not feel like it's going to show up, but it probably will. It was like a least expect energy kind of I was feeling towards that. All right. We are done with Scorpio, Pisces. Let's read Pisces. Let's read Pisces. Pisces. What needs work, Pisces? What needs work for you? Something definitely needs work. But what is this? Clarify what needs work. Show me what needs to work for the Pisces. You have Knight of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles. Something needs work. What needs work for Pisces? Balance. Getting balance. Getting fairness. It's something about balance and fairness. Hold on. Oh my, so you have the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Love. You might need balance in love situations. Why do I get, like, when it comes to it, if you think about it, you kind of mentally shut it down. You don't work with it. You want it. 10 of Wands, but you may be feeling, I can't see the investment, or I'm not ready for an investment kind of energy. I can't see it, or I don't know if I want it. Ace of Wands to the Knight of Pentacles, or it only wants me for sex. That's how you may have felt. You may have wanted everything. Some of you, this could have been a Sagittarius that made you feel like they just wanted sex, like open your legs kind of energy. Did you walk away from that? Shit, you might have. Could have been a Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be, but could have been. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Sagittarius or Gemini. Page of Cups, Four of Cups, Knight of Swords, Queen of Cups. You might have upset somebody that, like, you might have lit a fire into somebody's ass if you told them. I feel like you told somebody, I don't have a no card. Yeah, yeah, I do. Holy shit. You might have fucking said no, bitch, or not accepted an offer. I feel like that lit a fire into somebody's ass. It might have showed you a different version of who they were. And you may have had to be like, get away from me. That's double don't speak to me energy. Might have had to let the person know more than once. That's some bullshit. But that may have been what happened. I feel like they were pissy about you not putting work and effort towards them, or coming off a little standoffish or guarded. That you might have given them an energy where they didn't understand why you wouldn't choose them, or why they couldn't be the outcome. Truth and clarity. Why is the truth and clarity card here? Why is that here for Pisces? You just didn't look at it like they don't look like somebody you were interested to, like fully invested towards love. You may have known this person. You don't have to. Or this person may have came up like out of the blue, may have known them previously, or if they just showed up and you had just gotten away from something else, it was like, nope, I'm still trying to let go of that, and I don't want to deal with anything right now. That's how I feel. With that Ace of Pentacles reversed, the Three of Wands, Death card reversed, Chariot reversed, you weren't moving forward, it's showing me. Nine of Wands, not wanting to be up in your head and conflicted, because that Nine of Wands is like somebody was trying to look in your direction. Definitely looks like it could have, it doesn't have to be, but it could have been a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What happened? I get it. So some of you, whoever it was, whether it was an earth sign, air sign, water sign, maybe a fire sign, could have been a fire sign too. You got the sun in reverse, could have been Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, whatever sign it was. What it's telling me is they may have focused more on getting to you versus getting towards looking at where you were, what you needed. You know what I mean? Maybe if they were a little more patient with you, or they tried a little bit harder, and but like not so overbearing. If they came in too heavy and too wrong time, wrong place, wrong time type bullshit is what I'm picking up. Here we go. Let's keep rolling. You know, it's either this couple things here. It's either like it was wrong place, wrong time, or I'm not really physically attracted to you, or like, no, I'm not in that energy right now, and you're pushing me into an energy I don't like, kind of some shit like that. Whatever. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Oh, we got a troll up in here. We got a troll up in here. Oh no, what's she saying? Oh no. Oh no, I made somebody mad. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay. Lorna Carr said some evil shit up in my channel. Good angel. Bad angel. Work towards the good angel. But I want to be the bad angel. Lorna Carr. The only thing I think echoes is your pussy, bitch. Let's keep moving forward. Here we go. You shouldn't come in here with the fucking following of your name. Echo is your. We all get what the fuck your problem is. Here we go. Oh, bitch. You didn't think it was coming, did you? Yeah. Doesn't bother me. I know that echo probably bothers her. Fucking a lot of guys that fucking come at her Fucking cuck could be that big. If it's echoing, you got some fucking real problems, bitch. Here we go. I'm not afraid to put somebody in their fucking place. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm saying. Here we go. Back on to where we at? She threw me off. Where we at? Somebody's, I see good angel. Yeah, didn't work that time. Bad angel's like, yes, bitch. Echo away. Oh, Jesus Christ. Here we go. I love you. All right. The Fool card, the Nine of Wands, and the Two of Cups. I don't know. Is this you or them? I don't think this is you. I do not think this is you. It isn't you. It's them. It's all reversed. I get a worry energy. So some of you, if it started with you, it could have been I was worried about taking a risk or moving forward at a time or previous. I feel old energy. But I feel like this is somebody that was into you or you dealt with. The Fool reversed, the Nine of Wands, the Two of Cups. This kind of gave me that somebody was still hung up on you. And somebody had this like, I don't want to lose you kind of energy attached to you. Whether they emotionally came out with it or kept it to themselves. Let's go. Show me something. Let's go. Five of Cups reversed. Somebody was back and forth worried about if the investment's going to stick around you. They thought about this shit a lot too. They were hoping for balance. Maybe you guys made it through and you're together, or maybe they just, I get like they couldn't get it off their mind or off of their emotion, like how they felt emotionally. I don't know. For some of you, you might have heard out of their mouth. Some of you, they didn't spit the rocks out. The rocks stayed in their mouth. Their mouth was full of sand. The Emperor reversed. It was a guy too, is what it's showing me, that did this. Might have felt like his heart was closed off. He was lost in direction. Three of Swords. Might have felt like he was confused, or like he wasn't going to be the one you work with. Like he was going to get the X'd out. Look at the King of Pentacles. I feel like he thought it was going to come to a closure or ending, or maybe it did. Five of Wands to the Lovers. It could have ended. You might have went off and started to help yourself. What's the next card? Because I can't see it. You might have said, nope, I'm not interested. Some of you stay. This also gives me an energy where some of y'all stayed the fuck away from relationships for a while. If you're a Scorpio and you didn't move towards them, you might have recognized, no, I don't want to do that right now. I want to invest in other situations. And that's my truth and clarity. I'm not worried about a relationship right now or putting all that work and effort towards that. I don't want to be upset. I do have options, or I know I could have options. I'm just not working towards them. Six of Swords. Some of you that was your truth and clarity. Like I didn't have to work towards them, or I know I don't have to work towards them. All right. All right. We're going to move on. I think we'll do fire. I was going to do earth, but I think we're going to do fire signs. Why not? Fire signs. All right. What are the messages for the zodiac of Aries? Straight to the point for Aries in a minute. Here we go. I can't believe some people are just born ignorant or just born angry. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get it. Or just negative. They like feed off of it. It's just sad that that's how people are. But that's why they say misery likes company. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Well, let's go. Welcome in, everybody. All right, Aries, straight to the point for you. What's the message for the zodiac sign of Aries? What's the message for the zodiac sign of Aries? Ace of Pentacles reversed. Aries, why do I feel like this is about you? Why do I feel like this is for you? Did you stop investing in people, like friendships, or maybe some of you it's relationships, close relationships, or people that you know of, or you just backed away, didn't want to take another risk or feel responsible in that energy anymore? Kind of is how I feel with this. What else is here? What else is here? Aries. Three of Cups. Some of y'all wanted to meet new connections or did meet new connections, it says too. Could have been an air sign, water sign connection that you started to speak with or connect with as well. Doesn't have to be, but could have been. Air sign, water sign. Show me something for Aries. Queen of Cups reversed. Two of Pentacles. That just feels lopsided, like something didn't feel like it was investing in you or trustworthy. Nine of Cups was emotionally, when it comes to getting balance or you wanting to play with it, you didn't feel like you wanted to speak. You might have cut somebody off. You're giving me, I cut somebody off energy. Some of you may have had this energy where it's like, I knew this was coming. I don't know why I feel like that, but that's how I feel. Here we go. I knew, look at the next card that landed on that lady thinking, the Empress. Like I saw this coming kind of energy. And what happened? I said, fuck with that shit, the Chariot. I'm out. I'm out kind of energy. What's here? I can't see it. The end, the hell with this kind of energy. Done with it. I'm done with it. It's dead to me kind of energy. You knew about this too. You knew it's almost like your perception or your intuition knew there was no happiness here. There was no emotional fulfillment here. So it didn't work. I don't feel like the investment worked, and you knew that was coming. Knight of Pentacles reversed, that it wasn't going to work out. Almost like that. I don't want to say that it was too good to be true, but it would have been more of a pleasurable desire to fulfill than a real connection. And I think you were aware of this. I feel like you didn't have to read the book to understand it, or to put too much time investing it, or get stuck in your head over for too long. You just stopped investing in it. You stopped letting it become emotionally around. I feel like you got away from this. You give me, I got away from it. Energy, I shut it down. Page of Pentacles reversed. Ten of Cups, I emotionally closed off. You might have created distance from this person too. Block them, shut them down. Don't speak to them. Don't trust them. Some shit like that is what I'm getting on your energy. Here we go. Let's see what we get for Aries. Give me something else for the zodiac sign of Aries quickly. And then we'll move to the other deck for you. What do we got for you? Just one. Just one. I want to see what you get. Knight of Swords. Wait a second. And change. What do you want to say here? What do you want to say here to Aries? It's telling me you definitely could have had a falling out with an air or fire sign. You know what? Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck, because it's probably the other zodiac sign. Water. And I was going to say water, but didn't need to. Page of Swords, though. Definitely air, water, fire sign. You had a falling out with, or you don't speak to anymore. Shit, hell, it might be all three. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you could be Aries on Aries, Emperors in reverse, or it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It might have been all of them. It might have been like, well, I don't talk to any of them anymore. For some of y'all, might not hit all of you, but some of you might be like, fuck, that makes sense. Here we go. I'm at a distance from it. 3 of Wands. I moved away from it. I thought it was unhealthy. I'm not moving towards it. Chair reversed. Now it's repeating. Now it's repeating what's already been said. Did you make up your mind on that? Because that's what it's showing me. What's going on emotionally, though? Holding back. Maybe focusing more on money, or you give me money, or trusting to have more fun in your life and not let things get to you emotionally that you could invest in. Still wanting to go towards them, but not letting it drain you emotionally as much going forward. Really knowing that's what you want to do. Some of you have come to that conclusion or that mindset, or just structured it that way. That's how I feel. That's how you look at it. That's how you feel about it. That's how you correspond to it. Some bullshit like that. Whatever. Here we go. Let's see what else we get for you. Aries. What is the message for the zodiac sign of Aries? Straight to the point for you, Aries. Straight to the point for Aries. Make sure you hit that like button on the way in. Subscribe if you like the content. I greatly appreciate that. Here we go. Here we go. What's the message for Aries? I want to see what this is going to say, because I think it's going to either hit or it's not. Show me. What do you got to say to Aries? What is the message for them? Well, continue this message. I want to see where this is going. Continue it. Show me what that needs to be said to Aries right now. I keep seeing the Ten of Swords in reverse. Doesn't mean it's going to come. Wait a minute. All right. It's telling me some of you basically might have felt left out in the cold. 5 of Pentacles upright, the World. When it came to moving in position, it's like you wanted to communicate or you wanted to have someone to open up to. It just gives me an energy, though. When that would happen, did it cause a little bit of anxiety or worry about what was going to happen next? I feel like you learned that you stopped worrying about juggling or worrying about the next thing that's going to happen emotionally, or that you were going to play with or conduct or deal with. The Page of Pentacles to the 5 of Cups, kind of emotionally withdrawn, or saw a situation that, let's clarify that. Why is that here? I feel like it was keeping you, I feel like emotionally, it gave you excitement, but it might have also made you wonder if emotionally it was going to be the right decision to work with. It's something about like, is it the right investment, or do I want to open my heart into it? You were very back and forth with your heart and your emotions on if it was the right investment to go towards. This may happen more than once. I get more than once energy here. Here we go. The King of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, emotionally wanting to manifest that new beginning. There's that 10 of Swords. You have an energy where it works. When it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's bad. And then I cut off. I cut off, or I stop. I stop. Look at next card. 3 of Pentacles reverse. I stop. I stop putting energy or time into it. The Devil. I don't trust it. It feels unhealthy or toxic. Close the door on it. Whatever the celebration is or the committed energy. You have truth and clarity that you know I'm done. That you know you fucking do that. King of Swords, that you close it down. Or you felt like it's happened one too many times to you. I feel like it's a little bit of both, but more of the first version I said. It feels like that for you, Aries. Show me anything else straight to the point for Aries. It's almost like you want to resurrect or get the confidence to find something that's going to bring balance, but it can't show you anything of the past. It's only going to show you success. Otherwise, I don't see you going towards it. Temperance. You've been waiting for your happiness or to move towards it, or for it to move towards you. Judgment. When it comes to building it, you kind of don't know if you trust working with it or moving towards it. Chariot reversed. Some of you might have been easier not to focus on relationships for a while because of how you've been feeling, is what it's kind of just telling me. They might have been the decision you made saying no to relationships, Aries. You saying no to relationships because they weren't providing balance or making you feel like anything. They were making you feel more stuck, these love situations. They weren't showing you that 2 of Cups energy. And I think you got tired of thinking about it or moving towards it or being in that like anxious energy. Maybe put a lot of energy in yourself for a while. Some of you, this was a relationship energy, or like it's a relationship with you trying to give into somebody else. You know, like you like them, they like you, you start working, and then it goes to shit. It's like that. Like the communication is good at one point, but then turns to shit at another point. So what I'm going to tell you is it could have been with a relationship, but it could have also just been with social people around you. The social people around you, you just didn't trust it or trust the situation, or you found that you couldn't trust them, or you found something out, kind of, or you felt a certain way about something is what it's trying to tell me. That's what it says for Aries. All right. We're going to do Leo. I hope these are hitting home. I hope they're being smashed out of the ballpark, even though I'm not like a big baseball fan. All right. What else do we have for the zodiac sign of Aries? I mean, not Aries, excuse me. Leo. Aries, you're dead. We read you long enough, I think. We're going to move on to Leo. Leo. Let's go. What are the messages for the zodiac sign of Leo? I don't know why I never remember to do that. I never remember to do like full screen once I get out here. Because I don't really pay attention to the screen that often. I try to pay attention to the reading and what I can get for people, and that's it. Here we go. Sometimes I'll try, but not enough. Chariot. 7 of Cups. Why is the Chariot in reverse with the 7 of Cups? You may have got sick of looking at options or sick of looking at investments. Just tired of shit not working out. Not working out. Something not working out might have been like sickening towards Leo. And Leo may know that. Him or her. Whatever. There's 3 women here, but it could be a him or her situation. Doesn't have to just be one. Hold up. There he is, the hangman. Did you feel stuck in a situation? Did she feel stuck in a situation? Like shit wasn't moving, like it was standing fucking still? Temperance, the hangman, like there was no trust in a situation, like you weren't going to get to a victory, like it was causing too much frustration than moving forward the way you want. Did it make you feel a little bit out in the cold, or like it needed some work? Did it make you feel a little fucked up with your heart, or if you felt like you could actually conquer it, or if it was going to conquer you, Leo? Clarify anything Leo needs to see. Clarify Leo, straight to the point. What is the message for Leo? Over the left hand. 9 of Pentacles. Death card. I think you became aware that something emotionally wasn't showing up for you or making you happy. It's telling me it wasn't making you happy, or it was pullback. It's like push and pull energy around you. It's the Sun and the 3 of Swords. Conflicted energy. It could have definitely been a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You got the 3 of Swords and the Lovers in reverse. Here we go. Show me something for Leo. Some of y'all Leos too, you might have kind of revisited situations or seen situations of the past that you don't like to remember about. Some of you may have had that happen. 6 of Cups to the 2 of Swords, to whether you didn't have clarity before, emotionally withdrawn or backed off from it, but still looking at a situation that didn't work out, past tense, previous. It might have resurfaced to another situation recently, or a beginning that you became aware of. Because there's your card, the Strength card. Here we go. Let's go for Leo. Anything for Leo? A lot of you are going to try to invest in. You have investing energy coming up. But what is Leo trying to invest in? What is Leo trying to invest in right now? What is the message here? Balance. 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 Seeing things kind of grounded or even. The Magician. And getting success or talent, knowing about. I almost get like, clarify, I don't want to say shit. I just want to see what you get. I feel like some of you, it's about balancing either foundations, or you give me foundation energy / I don't want to tell you. I want to see what these cards have to say. It's foundations, it's money, it's action, it's balance. Some of you, it's getting back on board of a situation, maybe sexual frustration. 7 of Pentacles reversed. 8 of Swords though. 7 of Wands. Could have been a little mentally upset or confused with what you want to do next, or if you're going to give balance or move into a situation or build towards a situation with the 10 of Pentacles reversed, 2 of Cups reversed, 5 of Cups. You may have felt emotionally withdrawn or backed off, or like nobody was paying attention to your emotions. The High Priestess is upright. The Queen of Cups is reversed. The 3 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, the Knight of Wands. It's like you want to see something happening with a celebration and fulfillment emotionally, but it doesn't feel like it's showing up for you either correctly or at all. It's either correctly in the past or at all. And I think you're very privy to this. Is how I feel about it. Like it's not fighting for you, or it hasn't been taking action. And did you get tired of waiting? Because the King of Pentacles, where's the investment? Page of Wands, where's the communication? You know what I'm saying? Why isn't this moving? Why isn't this moving? You know, here, take the cup. What the fuck is going on? Hold on. You have a message where you may have dealt with somebody where they didn't trust moving towards you, or you didn't trust moving towards them. You guys might have mirrored that fucking energy with each other a lot, is what it shows me. Back and forth with communication. Sometimes there's a lot of communication. Sometimes there's no fucking communication. It kind of some shit. I don't know. I gave you every fucking card. We're going to move to the other deck, Leo. I just now want to see if we can get something else. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see what we get. Very back and forth, though. It didn't come out the way, it didn't tell me enough. I didn't get enough out of that. Maybe I got more for you than I realized I did, but I'm like, yeah, I wanted more out of that. Let me see what I can get now. Let's use these. Show me something for Leo. Whew. Show me something for Leo. I had to turn the heat back on. It got chilly as shit in here. Show me something for Leo. What is the message for the zodiac sign of Leo? Straight to the point. Some of you may be learning to try to not let things upset you. 3 of Swords reversed. Wanting to focus more on victories and success. 6 of Wands. What's this? 2 of Wands. Why is the 2 of Wands here and upright for Leo? Some of you are wanting to move towards love or take a risk towards it. It isn't just a thought. I don't think it's just a thought about that. Some of you also, some of you might have dealt with another fire sign that upset you or didn't put work towards you, Leo. That's how it comes out. 10 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, Strength card. Hold on. 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. It could have definitely been a fire sign like yourself, earth sign or air sign. It's showing me definitely earth, fire, or air around your energy is coming out. Emotionally, not fighting or paying attention or getting balance. Moving towards you, maybe 8 of Wands, communicating. Everything's moving too slow to create the happiness or show up, or you just didn't really. Did you not give into it? Hold on, let me clarify anything for Leo. Your card came out, Queen of Wands reversed, and you may have kind of backed off from love situations for a while. I do feel like it's that part's picking up a lady, making a decision to move forward, not wanting to be upset, not wanting to be that woman on the couch, just saying no for a while, staying away from shit for a while towards love. Kind of respecting that energy or being in that energy of I just don't care right now, or I'm not focusing on it. Doesn't mean you don't want it. It shows me right here you definitely want a new beginning or want something to manifest into a beautiful new start. The end, it starts like this, it ends like that, but you also may be trying to figure out what's going to work for you or what's going to be the right thing to go towards versus making sure you don't go towards the wrong thing that feels like it's not working out or working with you kind of energies. How you show up. If it ain't showing up for you, I feel like you're like, the Hangman, because it's in reverse. You don't want to be stuck with a situation that will not work with you. Leo, you do not want to be stuck with a situation that's not willing to work with you, and you know that. And it could be around, like I've already said, a fire sign, earth sign, air sign. Look at 3 of Wands reversed, earth energy, Lover's upright, Gemini energy. So it could be in a situation, communication, 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups, Page of Swords. I feel like there's a lack of communicating. Not just communicating. Ace of Pentacles is reversed. Trusting. 5 of Swords. A little bit of conflicts. A little bit of unhealthy shit. And trust. Trust is in reverse twice. There's been trust problems that fuck up the security. That's what it's telling me. Or the investment. There's been trust issues. Trust issues. Maybe secrecy. Some shit like that fuck up the situations. The Wheel reversed, the 9 of Pentacles, and change. Clarify this. It's definitely made somebody upset, tired, emotionally pissed off. It's 9 of Swords in their head about it, or feeling like the Knight of Pentacles, like they don't know if they can work with it or trust it or trust themselves to trust it. 10 of Cups, though. What is the 10 of Cups trying to say? Somebody's wanting to trust, love, or accept an offer. I feel like it's you wanting to be able to stay in the energy of trusting, love, or going towards an offer or coming up and showing up for you. That's what I see for Leo. Maybe trying to work on not letting things stress you out or letting things really move towards you that will stress you out. What else is here? And wanting to focus on stability and security. 4 of Pentacles. That's in reverse. That's you knowing what you want. Here we go. We're going to move on to Sagittarius. All right. Thank you all for sticking in as long as you have, smashing that like button, and subscribing to the channel. All right. Hold up. Back this up a little bit. Just a little more. We'll go that way. And I'll bring it down. You might not see his eyes well, but I won't be so low on the screen. Yeah, let me turn this that way. It's way too warm in here. All right. Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius. Let's see what we get for Sagittarius. Saggy. Show me something for Sagittarius. King of Pentacles. Work, 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 and courage, strength, integrity. Courage, strength, integrity. Or working with what? What are you trying to work with? Some of you have worked with understanding that some of you give me this all I need is me energy. All I need is you. But it's you. It's nobody else. That gives me an energy where it's like I've tamed the issues, I've tamed the problems. I'm not focused. You give me this, I am not focused on them when I look at these next three cards. You have the Page of Wands reversed, the Knight of Pentacles reversed, the Four of Cups. I'm not emotionally connecting or working with situations that aren't worth speaking to, is how you come out. And that definitely could be a woman and a male energy. Both are sitting in front of me. I'm not putting the work and effort into something that I don't think it's the right investment, or I can go for truth, clarity, or trust. That's how you come out. I'm staying at a distance from that shit. I don't want any fucking burdens or headaches no more. You know what I'm saying? Might have felt like you were the third wheel of a situation and that wasn't providing happiness or fucking love. You might have recognized that shit and said, you know what? Let me back out of this one. Let me say no to this shit and make it part of my past kind of energy. Might have known about that too and wanted to scratch away from it or get away from it. Wanted to have more independence because there's a situation around you may not have felt like you could trust. Trust. So emotionally, you might have decided to trust yourself or be patient with yourself and say no because you might have felt like things around you weren't changing or shifting, or they were stuck, or they weren't working out, or they needed to be let go of. That's how you come out. You come out very, I want to work on me. I want to open up to situations I like. I don't want to open up to situations that don't work on me or come towards me in the way I don't like or leave me feeling like an option. I'm not going to invest or move in that direction. La, 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 bitch, I can't hear you. Some people were like, they were fixated on that or the lack of balance or learning or looking into a situation, feeling it was more of a lust situation and communication, that no real strong action. Three of Wands might have been at a distance. 10 of Cups, emotionally burdened, new beginnings. This could have been with definitely could have been with a fire sign, water sign, or an air sign. 10 of Swords, the Lovers. Could have been with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Not getting what they wanted out of a situation or getting the work or the success with it. Not getting it, having to let it go, feeling like it's unhealthy or it's toxic, not wanting to be emotionally a part of it. It didn't feel like it was moving towards you. And King of Wands is your energy. I feel like you saw this coming at you or you watched it happen. And that's why you don't talk to them. They don't talk to you. Could have been a lot of fighting or arguments between the two, or just not agreeing with each other. Something about don't agree with the way each other think or feel about situations. You might have also felt like when it comes to manifesting situations, you want to manifest a celebration that's going to work with you correctly, not that's going to make you feel like you're that third person. Three of Cups. There's the cup again. You want somebody to really offer the cup from the beginning stage to the big stage. That's the outcome you're looking for, Sagittarius. And I feel like you might have felt like you weren't getting that out of somebody, whether you're a woman or a man. I feel like that's going to hit home for both of you. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's do it. All right, let's see what else we can get for Sagittarius. Show me some more energy for Sagittarius, please. Show me the energy for Sagittarius, please. What do we got? Queen of Pentacles. Some of you could have been stressed with either money or health situations. Some of you it might have been one or the other. Others of you, it was both. She may, woman, money. The guy could have been money and health situations. Whatever. Here we go. Nine of Pentacles. Lack of getting, clarify before I say anything. It wants to come out, we'll do it. Might have felt stuck emotionally at a distance from getting what you want. Was it success that was upsetting you or creating more abundance? Or just not showing up fast enough for you? Something like that is how I see this. It was something about fucking money. There was a money worry, health worry is what shows up for me. Kind of stuck on that shit big time around Aquarius's energy. Also, you felt like there was something unhealthy that you were attached to, or that was attached to you. The Devil and the Lovers reversed, 10 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, the Hermit, 9 of Cups, reversed, 5 of Swords. A lot of conflict, battles. You felt like it wasn't emotionally available or opened. You might have also felt like Page of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, like when it would come towards you, or when you would speak with this air sign, water sign, fire sign, maybe earth sign, whatever the fucking sign. Aries is showing up. You got a lot of signs here. Hold on. That it just didn't feel like it was valuing you or opening up in a passionate way that you could trust. You almost felt like it wasn't changing, or it was throwing daggers and you were aware of it. You give me an energy. You wanted to work with it. You wanted to become your happiness, but it wasn't emotionally available for you. It was kind of closed off to the emotion, or connecting like a celebration, or coming towards you that way with security. That could have upset you. I feel like somebody got upset about it, that it wasn't moving towards them, it's showing me, or that it wouldn't open their heart towards them. Somebody was fucking jealous. If it could have been you, it could have been them. Somebody was motherfucking jealous. If it was you, it was you. Strength card. Was it over a Leo? The victory with one? Was it over a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? Or was it over the lack of getting what you wanted, the trust of a situation, the temperance of a situation, or the action? King of Swords. Could have been a Libra, Aries, Leo, Gemini, Aquarius. 3 of Swords reversed. Not wanting to be upset anymore. Not wanting to carry the burdens. There's the Libra card. Not feeling like you're getting balance or emotional connection. And you got sick of this shit. You got so sick of this. That's how I view it. Because that's your card beside the emotional card, being upset. Like shit wasn't going in the direction you were expecting. Might have felt like you got like more friend zoned than they loved you. I feel like you felt like you became that friend they think of versus that love connection. Somebody didn't want somebody focusing on somebody else, it's saying either. King of Wands reversed. It might have been you not wanting them to focus on something else. That's what it says. May not be everybody's shit, but that's what I get. All right? That's what I got for you, Sagittarius. We're moving on. All right? We're going to do Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. All right? Ready? Hope everybody's hanging in there all right. I feel like that one was too gosh darn. I almost did. I didn't do it. Apologize to him before I even say the wrong thing. I feel like that one was a little too specific. Like it's going to make sense, or people are going to be like, what the fuck is he talking about? Remember, these are general. Like, I'm not sitting in front of you. I'm not on the phone with you trying to pull the energy around just you or just your situation. And I may start saying that in the beginning, because I do feel like you got to kind of respect that. Some people come in here and they're just starting out, or they've never really looked at it, or they're really hurt and upset. Or they're just curious about what it's about. They're trying to learn about it. It's new to them, or whatever it could be. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Let's go with Taurus. What do we got for the zodiac sign of Taurus? What do I have for Taurus? Sun, moon, or rising. Here we go. I gotta show more for you. What do we got for Taurus? Welcome in. Make sure you smash that like for me if you don't mind. Here we go. I don't think they're doing that hype shit anymore. I don't know if they are. They may be. 3 of Cups, the Empress. Thank you for the super chat, Debbie. 3 of Cups, the Empress, the Hermit, 9 of Wands. You may not have a lot of stress with worrying about a relationship energy right now. It's almost like if it happened, it happened, or if it is happening, you're kind of just flowing with it kind of energy is how I view you, Taurus. Just trying to see what happens next kind of energy. I don't feel like, I think you do have like a little bit of a wanting to know what's going to happen next. and basically being able to have the light of a situation or see what's in front of you or what's coming towards you. What's going on here, though? Some of you may have dealt with a fire sign or an air sign that you felt you could not connect or trust. That felt like a no for the situation for Taurus. The Tower, the Queen of Cups, might have felt like emotionally boxed off, definitely emotionally boxed off, or not committing towards the celebration. When it came to manifesting, there may have been power struggles or just lack of consideration or agreements. Lack of agreements or trust and foundations. I'm getting trust and foundations with those as a mix. Weird. Knight of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Three of Swords. Whatever you dealt with prior, it was only making you so happy is what it's trying to fucking tell me. It was only making you so happy, and you know it. You fucking knew it. Emotionally, mentally, you got tired of it because it wasn't bringing in that full wish. It wasn't giving it all. The Emperor. It's probably why you don't deal with it anymore, or you didn't trust it. Seven of Swords reversed. Nine of Cups. It wasn't giving you that emotional connection or wish fulfillment. It was like the ride fucking got stuck, or just stopped, or just fucking sunk into the fucking bottom of the ocean kind of energy. I feel like the excitement, the thrill, the desire, everything just feels like it went plateau or just to shit. Kind of. I hate to say it like that, but it feels like that might have been what happened. That may not make sense to everybody. Just take what may resonate. Here we go. Let's see what I get here for you. Show me something else for Taurus. Straight to the point. Change. Why is the change card the first card that wants to slide off my finger? Let's see what you got. Change and communication. This is what's going to help you manifest something beautiful. You know what I mean? This is what I think. This is what I think you're going to be leaning towards or hoping to have like show up. Give me more. It's going to take action, speaking, manifesting, and allowing change in a situation and putting the work in. Ooh, what is it? That's how you get to the new beginning. That's how you get what you want. You can't be afraid either. Something about that lion and that woman, don't be afraid to go towards it as long as you're getting the work and receive, like you're putting in the work, they're putting in the work. You know, giving and receiving, some shit like that I'm supposed to say. If somebody's not giving or showing more walk away energy, that may not work for you for this investment. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. King of Swords. I feel like you want communication. You want to see things grow. What's going on emotionally? Maybe a little up and down with wanting to decide if you want to play with what. Moving towards love for a little while. Some of you might have feel unintrigued by love situations for some of you. Less attached to them. Less just not bonding with love. Whatever the fuck that's about. No action. And the passion's kind of in the toilet. Toilet energy. Not want to be up your head in it. Not worried about the options. Definitely not trying to be up in your fucking head about it. Maybe it's because you went through a hard thing. Or maybe it's because you saw shit that wasn't working out emotionally for you that you wanted to move out of. So you stopped focusing on love. You made it distant. Might be what you need to start working on and balancing. I don't think you're upset about situations. I think you're just getting in the energy to start moving towards maybe love situations all over. Yep. Knight of Cups upright. You're ready, or you're getting there. You're getting there. Lovers, fucking done. You're done. That's what you get. You know what I'm saying? Now, this could be with any zodiac sign. I'm not going to say which sign, but emotionally, you're ready to start doing, take my cup, or click the cups together. I feel like you want that. Some of you, it's stepping stones. Some of you are already there. Some of you have already started. I feel like all three of the above. I'm done. I am done with that. Let's keep going. I'm going to open my Red Bull. Okay, here we go. Show me something for Taurus, please. Show me something for Taurus. What is the message for the zodiac sign of Taurus? Welcome in, Gloria. Margie, hello. Shalimar, welcome in. King of Wands reversed. And victory. Somebody could feel like things aren't changing to show victories or trust. Somebody could feel like they're confused or there's been guard around change. This could be identified definitely around the energy of a fire sign, fire, air sign, Five of Swords, fire sign, fire, Leo energy a lot here. Saggy energy, Gemini's here. Not just Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Is so air signs here, fire signs here a lot. That's all that's really here. So you may have had some struggles with things working out with a fire or an air sign. Maybe the investment showing out for you or showing up for you, or it might have been shit. Clarify that. Struggles. Something about struggles. I don't know what to do. Fucking energy. Whatever the fuck this is. Hey, hippie love, welcome in. I don't know what to do. Somebody was torn between what the fuck am I supposed to do? I don't feel like it was you. I feel like this was somebody around you. And that never fucking happens. When I read this shit, that's not supposed to be them. But that feels like them more than you. King of Cups, Page of Cups. You might have felt out in the cold or like, what the fuck? I'm not going to do jumping jacks. And what is all this bullshit energy? 10 of Wands. Why is everything unbalanced or uneven? Taurus. Emotionally feeling cut off or at a distance. You didn't feel important. 9 of Wands reversed, and you might not have felt important anymore, or that they weren't showing up enough for you. And it might have put you in an energy where you didn't feel like you were getting any truth and clarity. Or the situation wasn't showing any advancement. It was showing more of an emotional burden and becoming delayed or going to be situated as part of the past. Whether you remove it or they removed their energy from you. I feel like you, vice versa. Whoever did what to who. What's going on? Show me more, Taurus, real quick. Show me more for Taurus. Page of Pentacles. You felt at a distance, or you just felt like there was something not clicking. Something's not working. Chariot reversed. Your heart was open, but you weren't getting communication. The 4 of Wands, the wheel is reversed. Something stopped, and that was the Judgment. So somebody basically pushed their energy away. Whether you did it to them or they did it to you. That's what happened, and that's what's showing up. Whether you took your energy with you out the door, or they did to you. I don't know how else to say it, but that's what it's showing me for Taurus. All right, we're going to move on to Virgo. All right, Virgo. All right, yeah, I think I can get away with turning this shit off now because I'm almost starting to sweat down here. It's getting hot down here. Thank you for being here, and thank you for hitting that like button. Greatly appreciate it. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. Here we go. What is the energy for Virgo? About 2 seconds. What is the energy for Virgo? Success or victories? The Emperor is in reverse with the 6 of Cups. If you weren't happy or getting successes in the recent past, you may have been getting them recently. What the fuck? 3 of Swords, though. Any dilemmas or setbacks? I feel like emotionally you closed down. If you felt like there was a situation you couldn't trust or was too much, you didn't focus on that. You might have started to focus on money or spending. Something about your money or spending your money. I get like money and spending money. Queen of Wands. You keep going. Like, I'm not going to open my heart or worry about my heart as much as I'm going to worry about money. Maybe you got love and you might have gotten some, you got something here. Hold on. Sagittarius energy just jumped out. Holy shit. Something could have happened where you didn't see a situation changing. Did you get connected with who the fuck am I reading? What is it? What am I on? Virgo, right? Am I on Virgo? Hold up. I can't remember. But who am I reading right now? Shit. Virgo sun. I think I'm on Virgo. Did you connect with, you give me like you may have connected with a Sagittarius or a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Any other sign that I need to see for Virgo? Show me the sign. What sign? Ooh, what do you got? Maybe Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for some of y'all. Maybe. But I feel like, yeah, you got the death card, double water. did you feel like things weren't moving forward? You either felt like you had to walk away, or you might have felt trapped in a situation, or like, you give me this, you felt stuck, or like you knew you needed to move away from a situation that was causing too much headaches, or stumbling around a situation. It wasn't creating any more excitement in the relationship. 3 of Cups reversed. You had to let it go. End. 8 of Pentacles reversed. 7 of Pentacles reversed. End that connection. Move on. The world's upright, and manifest somewhere else. So some of you may have had a rough ending, is what it's showing me. Whether it was unexpected or it was just building up over time, whatever. The King of Wands, the Empress. Some of you guys didn't stress about offers coming towards you or stability. You just started to put energy or balance in that energy. I feel like it was easier to be at a distance and not worry about things that didn't work out in love situations, or let emotional situations get you upset. I feel like you charged out of that energy. Some of you may have had different options, or not been available. Something about you weren't available. 6 of Swords to the 7 of Cups first, to the Ace of Wands. Ace of Swords. Some of you may have been unavailable or started to communicate and work with somebody. 5 of Cups, Knight of Wands, starting to build. Queen of Pentacles, feeling love, until what happened? Until the investment stopped showing up, or celebrating, fighting for the connection. Showed toxicity, couldn't trust it. Page of Pentacles. It was like a back and forth energy. 5 of Wands reversed, but then it feels like, I feel like you did communicate to recognize it wasn't emotionally what you wanted to work with. 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. You did love the person. Somebody was in love with somebody, it's telling me, until they weren't anymore. Until something like really changed. Page of Cups reversed. Didn't want to feel guarded. 7 of Wands, 2 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. Felt at a distance with a person you knew, it's telling me. 2 of Swords. Could have been a fucking Libra or another Virgo. It doesn't have to be. Could have been a Leo. Could have been a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But whoever it is, that new beginning didn't surface the way. Maybe like a reconcile wasn't going to happen. The end of the relationship, how this may make sense, feels like it leaned in more towards sex than actual care for each other. Like it was just, that's all there was. There was no, it was just sex, like a sex thing. I don't know. That's kind of how I see this for, who the fuck am I? I keep forgetting Virgo. Is it? I feel it's because I didn't do them like in order. So I'm like, I feel like I got so many more signs to read, but I really don't have that many. So I think I just have what, Virgo, Capricorn next, right? Anything else? Any other message real quick for Virgo? 3 of Wands. Some of you are going to try to figure out what makes sense to move towards. You have this, what do I want to move towards energy next? What do I want to play with? That 7 of Wands. What's going to be the right investment? That's what you're kind of teetering on that energy. That's whether it's on your mind or whether you're waking up to smell the coffee kind of energy. What's here? That's what you want. Some of you, it's about the new beginning in love. That's what's coming out for you, and it might just show up. Let's go to the bottom. 2 of Wands, 9 of Swords. If you're not afraid to move forward, some of you may not want to move forward yet. It's saying, or trust moving forward yet. But I feel like just because you haven't seen the investment of change doesn't mean it's not going to show up for you. But some of you, it's telling me you ain't ready to go forward, or you haven't even worried about it. Give me this. I don't worry. Look at the next card. 8 of Swords reversed. Not worried about it. Jesus, and I caught this one. 6 of Pentacles. Because you don't want to feel like that. I think you've already experienced where you don't want to feel, or no, you're not going to give energy to a situation that you have to say no to, especially if it's around love. Especially if it's around love, Virgo. All right. There you are. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I am going to get to where we at. Capricorn. Welcome in, everybody. Remember to hit that like, and if you are not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel if you like the content. I greatly appreciate it. Get away from here. And here we go. I gotta drink more Red Bull. Capricorn. Capricorn. Well, welcome in from the Philippines. Capricorn, I am not surprised you about that money, that butter, that bread. Give it to me. Let's see what that's about. Oh, hell yeah, you bunch of bitch. You get a money fucking read. You always get a money read. Can I be a fucking Capricorn? I must not have a lick of fucking Capricorn in my chart. You bastard. Not you, Capricorn, me. Temperance. Have you been patient with social gatherings or going out? Maybe you're going to start needing to look at addressing it or putting work towards it. I feel like that's a yes if you haven't been, if you've stayed away from it and just given thought to doing it, but actually not taking something about not taking action, not going towards it. That may need some change, may need to open up your heart. Can't feel like you can't invest in something forever, dead to the world forever. Stay at a distance from situations. You don't want to be stuck in that energy. That shit ain't making you happy. I don't feel like it's giving you any new, like, emotional connection. You don't have enough emotional cards here. You have money shit, and, like, maybe you should go towards emotional, fun, social gatherings and shit kind of energy. And I've said shit a lot. Here we go. 9 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. You may have been a little upset previously or prior with a water sign, earth sign, fire sign. Could have been a Virgo, doesn't have to be. Could have been an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Definitely could have been an ending with them, or a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or somebody you just don't speak to. But it's showing me a lot of different energies. So just if it take what might make sense. I don't feel like you've been very committed. I feel like you just didn't want to focus on issues or invest in things that were going to feel like burdens or make you emotionally pissed off or upset. You know what I mean? I feel like you were like, nope, I'll focus on myself, and that's what Capricorn's gonna do. Ain't no bitching out there worth hurting me or upsetting me to where I'm not getting a victory or I'm not sitting pretty. I do want to do something emotionally fun with a new beginning, but emotionally I've withdrawn or held back from taking the risk. I wonder if this is making sense to some of y'all Capricorns. Some of y'all, it's about figuring out if the next person you talk to is going to be the right person to communicate or the right option to choose. You've been back and forth if you even want to give to it, lady or man. But you, at the end of the day, you fucking know you want it. Don't fucking tell me you fucking want it. All right, I'm getting a little carried away. I'm done. 6 of Swords. You want to move towards it, or you want it to move towards you. You know you want it. You know what I'm saying? Fucking A. The Empress, the Knight of Swords, and the 7 of Cups. It's just about figuring out the options or being emotionally available or wanting to play with accepting an offer or letting it come back around towards you. You going towards it or it coming towards you. Because it's like a standoff in the back of your mind, but you know you want to manifest that shit. You want that shit. Because it's like you don't want it to fall off or end again. The Chariot reversed. You may have been better off on your own for a while or felt that way, and you may have felt like you knew that. That might have been the energy you just kept to you. Some of your friends or close people or associates may know that about you. Kind of like I don't give a fuck energy. Kind of like how you're making me feel. Like I just don't give a fuck about it. Here we go. Give me something else for Capricorn. Straight to the point for Capricorn. Drink some Red Bull. Straight to the point for Capricorn. What else? What do we have for Capricorn? Straight to the point. Straight to the point. There we go. Let's go. Capricorn. What is the message for Capricorn? Really? I'm going to throw these cards at the fucking wall in a second like a goddamn Tom Brady football superstar and shit. What is with you in fucking career and money and just... Are you going to fucking... You just go play some... Just fucking... I don't know. You're like born for that shit. Taurus is like... There's a lot of signs that get it, but Capricorn, I always get your fucking energy like that. Here we go. 8 of Cups. Some of you could have felt like an investment was dead or not worth going towards as well. And then you showed up. Ain't that some shit? Could have been an investment. Could have been a earth sign, water sign like yourself, or a fire sign. When it came to communication or work, what happened? I feel like when you got somewhere with it, it felt like it wasn't giving you excitement, or it was emotionally more of a burden. It's keeping you in your head. I don't think you emotionally felt like it was making sense to stick around or keeping you happy. So you might have backed off. Stop. I feel like the connection stopped. I feel like you stopped communicating with them or something like that. Decisions. Look at the next two cards. Emperor, you being the boss, you cutting down communication, saying, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck that bitch kind of energy. I'm not surprised. But you want a celebration. You want that outcome. But you're still having a little bit of a hard time trusting moving towards it. God damn, Capricorn. So it's like you know what you want, but you're worried about fucking... And you've been waiting like fucking ever. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of that goddamn spider web and build a connection. Shit. Because I feel like you've held off from moving forward to a new beginning. I don't know if I want to read anymore. And I feel like you're aware of it, and you could be either male or woman. I don't know. It does feel more like a guy for sure, but it could be a woman. Whatever it is, love has been on the back burner. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck that. I don't want to feel like this. But fuck, would it be great to manifest a lover, but not if it's going to come at me like shit and go fucking nowhere and fucking make me feel like I'm dying. I want fucking something. Well, maybe you got to get out there. Kind of, what the fuck? Because you ain't moving your ass. You know what I'm saying? If you can be like this, why aren't you taking the risk? You're fucking done with you. God damn it. You're not taking the risk. I'm over your shit. All right. 2 of Wands. Make a fucking decision. Knight of Pentacles. I'm just not going to do nothing. Page of Swords. I'm going to shut my fucking mouth. I ain't going to dance with nobody. 7 of Wands in reverse. But man, you stay up at late at night thinking about how much fucking fun you could have. Yeah, you goddamn right. Why don't you trust it and start working, putting work towards it? Why don't you start working on it? Got a little carried away with your shit. It's the Red Bull. It's definitely the Red Bull a little bit. And it was fun. The 5 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, and change. Make the changes happen. Go after your fucking options. I'm done. This is it. That's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Take the fucking cup, God damn it, Capricorn. Fuck the money for a minute and go after something that's going to make you emotionally balanced and happy. But make sure they bring a lot of fucking happiness, growth, and don't yell at you like the guy reading the tarot cards to you. All right. I hope you guys all enjoyed these readings. Thanks for being here. Remember to hit the like button. Have a great night. I'm going to get out of here. Thanks, everybody. Bye.